live in Pittsburgh. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week. 6 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
And now it's 12 touchdowns on the season, which tells you he's doing more than his share of great route running and finding ways to get open and putting the ball in the end zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. He's locked in early. 2 nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Kaepernick hit, fumble. He lost the football, and the Ravens have got it.
Lamar Jackson sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Baltimore.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson dancing to his left. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 35.
That is definitely what we call a defensive uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Kaepernick going to throw. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
Now Kaepernick. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Jabari Zuniga. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Buying time to his left. And he slings one that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. And this is caught. Touchdown. Baltimore. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now
there he goes left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that one. 1 play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal.
Play action. Now Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Score, Ravens 21.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
At the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Cleveland Farrell has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get out there.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down.
No!
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
On the counter, it's Connor. Breaks free again and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
On the draw, Connor, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
To throw, Kaepernick. Now he's forced out left. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes. That's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one. They may come back to it again.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Being chased out left. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Miles Boykin, his 4th touchdown on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is,
and the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Jabari Zuniga. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another first down.
That's another Steelers.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
James Conner
tackled there by Monte Nicholson. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, Kaepernick. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The quarterback sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. They go play action with Jackson. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Incomplete. Brings up.
They go play action now. Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will extend their lead. His kick is good.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click. And right I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down.
Good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. Now a short one to Gesicki. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick.
The pass.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and out will come the offense as they take over. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why, looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Off the play fake, here's Jackson, buying time to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And this offense continues to pour it on.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Fielded in the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers. He's been good so far to this point in the 2nd quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can...
Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Ravens add on.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. He'll get this to Conner underneath. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 27-yard line.
A final shot before half for Kaepernick. Able to hit his target, Claypool. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10.
I'm coming for you. Report.
Off play action. Jackson forced out to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Jackson.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the 38-yard line.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jabari Zuniga has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Kaepernick going to throw. Screen pass to Conner. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off the play fake. Jackson being chased out left. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Play action. It's Jackson dancing to his left. This will be caught inside the 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Mark Andrews, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right now.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to get a score back. Well called, well blocked, and he just made a great play. As an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Play action. Now Jackson flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Forced out to his left. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Complete.
A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And this offense is running away with this one. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Cleveland Farrell racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Ravens 70.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Cleveland Farrell, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Completion here to Claypool. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Kaepernick now to throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
By Cleveland Farrell.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Steelers 17.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Kaepernick. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
46-yard line.
To throw, Kaepernick under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Cleveland Farrell, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. Kaepernick hit, fumble. He lost the football, and the Ravens have got it.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big. They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lot. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. That'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Kaepernick looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it.
Kaepernick's pass. Intercepted.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Kaepernick. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 30 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Kaepernick hit, fumble. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it.
Lamar Jackson.
And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Being chased out left. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, They've protected well when they've wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they've wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
On first down, Kaepernick under pressure, and they got to him again. Cleveland Farrell in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 58 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here.
Second down at the Ravens.
To throw, Kaepernick. He gets it left side of Johnson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Again, it's Kaepernick. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never would show up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. They go play action now. Jackson buying time to his left. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. They go play action with Jackson and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Baltimore.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Steelers ready for their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
He'll get this to counter underneath, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Kaepernick's pass.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. And that will be incomplete. They were